Welcome to month 4 of my Blender journey. If you don't know, this series is my way of tracking progress, sharing key takeaways, and staying motivated to keep creating. This month I focused on simulations, diving into how they work in Blender and experimenting with different techniques. As always, if you are at a more advanced level or have any tips or feedback, feel free to leave them below. For the start of the month, I started with rigid body physics, one of the easiest ways to create realistic motion in 3D. In Blender, rigid body simulations make solid objects move and collide naturally. You can enable this in the Physics Properties tab, set an object as active, the one you want to move, and another one as passive, or one that you want to stay in place. You can also tweak settings like the mass and bounciness for more realism or for whatever scene you're looking at. A great tutorial that I found for this is this one here, and with just the basics, here's what I was able to create. Now to create a scene like this, all you need is an active rigid body rolling down a slope into your scene. So if I go to the behind the scenes on this video, you can see I just have a basic funnel rolling my rigid body sims out into the scene, as well as this fun little Rube Goldberg machine. Now with just the fundamentals down, I started experimenting with forces to create simulated explosions. For example, you can create an invisible sphere and roll it into an active rigid body wall, making it crumble realistically. I also explored object destruction using the Cell Fracture add-on. It's super simple and you can create some really cool things with it. To use it, enable the Cell Fracture add-on, select your object, go to Quick Effects and click Cell Fracture, adjust the number of fragments, and then apply an active rigid body sim, and you can just watch it collapse from there. Here's a cool destruction shot I created. Now, with Season 2 of Severance, one of my favorite shows, coming out again this month, I decided to recreate The Office in 3D and add an interesting simulation. Using this as reference, I modeled The Office and applied a simple liquid sim to give it a realistic effect. Here is the final version. It's pretty cool, right? Now, in the final week of month 4, I decided to do a little exploring and stumbled across this. Adventure's 10th 3D Community Challenge goes live on February 8th. The challenge countdown is up and I'm ready to participate. Last challenge back in September is what first inspired me to learn 3D. Now, 4 months later, I feel prepared to compete. I've spent the week training, studying, and modeling, and I plan to use the next month to create my best presentation yet. If you want to stay updated, learn more about 3D, and stay inspired, consider following for more. If you enjoy 3D, let me know if you plan on participating in the challenge, or leave any feedback or advice below. Anyway, I hope to see you soon. Keep working.